Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. So today is Monday, or no, today is Tuesday. We had a really nice, relaxing long weekend, but Joe worked on a huge project here in the house, so I wanted to show you guys. He finally painted the deck. He stained the deck outside, so I wanted to show you guys how it turned out. So I'll take you out there, but basically this past weekend, like 2 days, he spent out there painting it. He had to first pressure clean it, then he painted it. I'll insert a couple clips here so you can see him working on it, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So it's a little bit like the shade is here, so I don't know how well the color's gonna pick up, but the deck is officially stained, and so all of our backyard looks trash because we've got everything, like we moved everything down there, like the table's down there, because he was working up here obviously, but he did the whole stairs, and then let me show you, he also did the lattice. So that's how the lattice looks, and you know, you can see like the color with the rocks and all of that. So he did a really great job. So I'm gonna link for you guys, I'll link the equipment that he used. Basically what he had to do was he had to first pressure clean the deck. Is that like required? You have to pressure clean? You have to clean it. You have to do like a deep clean of it. So he did that. He bought a pressure washer because we didn't own one, so he bought one. And if you guys have questions about it, like I said, I'll link it for you guys, the one that he got. So there was the expense of the pressure washer. If you already have one, then great. And then he also, then we had to buy the stain itself. The stain was what, like a little bit under 300 bucks? It was kind of pricey because we had to get like five gallons of the stain for our deck, which is what, 10 by 12, you said? Sorry, he's like up there. Like 10 by 12. So you had to buy the stain, and I'll link the color. I'll have all the information for you guys. So we did the color.
The deck, I mean, but you got the stairs, all the guardrails.
Oh, that's right, because we had not only the deck, we had obviously, you know, like the stairs and all of that. So that's what he was up to this weekend, working on that. And then we also bought a spray gun, like a paint spray gun. So that, I think, helped him, right? It helped make it a little quicker.
It definitely speeds up
the process. Are you glad you had one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll to brush this
Would have been a pain. Yeah, so that was something good. So now we have that. We have the little paint gun. So any other project that we want to do in the house, we can now use that. So again, another like investment that we, you know, bought. Like we bought the thing, but now we have it for other projects. So that's kind of what it entailed. I mean, he did have to take some time to like he taped off like all the outlets and the hinges and stuff so that wouldn't get covered. So I think that was probably what took the longest, like the prep work of it all, and like covering, making sure that he wasn't gonna spray like other parts of the house that we didn't want sprayed. But it looks super good, so I'm very pleased with it. I'm so glad we did it. And now the next thing, and the reason why I picked up the camera today, is because I want to show you what this is gonna look like when it's all done, because we're gonna head over to Home Depot. I want to get a rug for up there to kind of like lighten up the space, and then we'll put the table back up there, and we're gonna try to just make it look a little cozier. This right here is not the cozy vibe that we're going for. This is like literally the biggest mess of my entire life. So we're gonna get a rug up here and then move the table back up here and just see if we can make the space, you know, a little nicer and a little cozier, so we can come up here now that the weather is nice and enjoy the space. So yeah, let's wrangle up the kids. Let's go to Home Depot and let's see what we can find over there. All right, you guys ready? Where are we?
We're at Home Depot.
At Home Depot?
And I know that's
All right, so we're grabbing another like umbrella base because we're gonna put that in the umbrella that we have upstairs by the table. This is the same one that we got downstairs that we really like. See, they have a bunch of seat cushions. I've been trying to like start using our cushions more, but I feel like then they get super dirty. So like, how do you guys clean your cushions? Because like it would make it look nice, but they're gonna get ruined. Did your doggy come to Home Depot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He did.
Your doggy and the glasses? Oh, that's very nice. They have some rugs here, but these are 6 by 9, and I think I wanted mine a little bit bigger maybe, and these are not really like the colors that I was going for, so don't know if we're gonna have any luck here. All right, we're gonna grab that for downstairs, see how that'll look. We're also trying to look for like a little set in case we don't do that with like chairs. I don't know, this set is $3.99. It's not terrible, like it's kind of nice, but I had seen one I think at Lowe's that I liked better, so we might be heading to Lowe's. All of these patio sets are nice, they're just expensive. Like this one with like the kind of reclining chairs or like the comfier chairs, this one is $8.99. It's pretty expensive. Okay, so we actually didn't end up going to Lowe's. We found something there that I think might work. So Joe's gonna bring it outside the rug, and I'm gonna try to put it there and kind of see how we feel about it. All right, let's see it. Okay, so I think I like that. Now we just got to see what it looks like putting, you know, like the table and everything on here, and then figure out if the umbrella is going to look weird, because we've got two umbrellas. So we've got that one, we also have that one. So maybe I put that one up here. Hello, little people. Do you like the rug?
Yes.
I think it looks really cute. And then that way, like, the whole reason for doing this was just to kind of brighten up the space a little bit, so that it wasn't like the dark wood with the dark chairs. So maybe this just kind of breaks it up and makes it feel a little bit like cozier. Okay, so here is kind of where we are at for the moment. So we've got the tan umbrella. I know it's open, so you can't really like see what it looks like when it's closed. We've got the tan umbrella. We brought back all 4 chairs from this set, and I put like the little cushions on them. So we've got to then find another set for downstairs, because we need a set for like when we're watching the kids play and stuff. And then I'm thinking of like making like, I don't know, some kind of like little cozy corner over there. I want to repot that plant and just put it like in a nice pot, so it's not like that one, but I really like that plant. And then what we're gonna do is we're not gonna keep the kids' playhouse here, because we used to have the kids' playhouse up here. We're gonna leave that downstairs, and then here I'm gonna buy some kind of like a, I don't know, like a little planter station or something that I can use like with my gardening, with my plants that I've been working on. So that's what we're gonna use this space for. And like that, the goal is that this is a little bit more inviting, a little bit more, you know, cozy, and we can use this to eat outside, because before it was like a wreck and there was like nothing that we even used this for. We still want to get like some lights to string around the patio, around the deck here like we had before, but Joe threw away the old ones. So still like a few things that we want to do. I don't know if we're gonna get to some of them today, because we have to go to Lowe's and see if we can get like one of their other little furniture sets. And then the umbrella that was here, we're gonna use that one for downstairs. So the black and white one's gonna stay down there, and hopefully it'll match with whatever new set we get. If not, that umbrella wasn't super expensive. That umbrella I got from Amazon. So we'll kind of see where we go from here, but at least for the time being, it's a lot nicer. All right guys, so it's a few days later. I was originally gonna have today's video, the one that you're watching now, be like just my patio, kind of how we refresh it or whatever, but I changed my mind, so I'm gonna pick up the camera today and just vlog a little bit. I'll show you where we're at with the patio, but it'll also be us just hanging out today. I don't know, just get some more like just day in the life kind of content today, which of course starts off with number 1, me getting freaking smacked in the face by my child this morning. So this morning we were cuddling in bed, and Jackson completely threw his head back on me, like right here on my chin. Totally headbutted me. I don't know how the heck my jaw isn't cracked by now. So if you too have been injured by your toddler and it's not even like 10 o'clock in the morning, I feel you. That is rough. So we're downstairs. We're gonna get the kids some breakfast. We are doing a cereal today. We are doing Magic Spoon, because that's all I feel like making them, and they're okay with that. So today's video isn't sponsored by them, but you guys know that we love Magic Spoon. So I do have a code with them if you ever want to check it out, if you ever want to use it. I think it gets you like $5 off plus free shipping. I'll leave it in the description box so it's easy for you guys to find. It makes for a great like Father's Day gift, you guys. Like if you don't know what to get your husband or your dad, if they like cereal but normally like wouldn't, I don't know, wouldn't pay for it on their own because it's a little bit pricier, it makes for a great gift. Like it's super fun to look at. This is like one of the boxes, and it's just like, hey, here, I didn't know what to get you, so here's some yummy cereal you might like. I always suggest that as a gift. I've given it to my brother before for like birthday gifts. I've told you a million times that Joe likes it, so just putting that out there. Again, all the info will be down below. Jackson has been going through the pantry, and he comes in there, he takes off the lids, and then he like grabs these and takes them to wherever he's playing. So I don't even know where the lids are. Have you seen the lids, babe? For the magic spoon? Jackson has been a little thief and has put them somewhere. All right, guys, enjoy your cereal. Jackson, what's the matter? Did something fall on the floor? The floor dirty? Yeah, the floor's kind of dirty. You want me to pick it up? Is that better? Is that good? Oh, you put milk on your toe. You're okay. Hey, sit at the table. Have your breakfast. Good morning, Riley.
Good morning.
Something else besides the magic spoon? What else would you like?
What do you want from me?
I want you to eat your cereal.
No, what do you want from me?
What about a banana?
No.
An orange?
No.
Fruit salad?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have a fun day today?
Yeah.
What do you want to do today?
What do you want to do today?
Well, why do you even ask me if I suggest things and then you say no, you don't like those things?
I don't know.
You see? The little game we play all day long. Hey, what do you want to do, Mama? Then I say it and she's like, actually, no. Are your kids like that too? Because like that's like the stage that she's in, and it's with everything. Like literally. Like I'll be like, hey, which outfit do you want to wear? Which pajamas do you want? And then she'll be like, I don't know, which one do you want? And I'll pick one. She'll be like, no, not that one. I'm like, well then why did you freaking ask me? So fun times. I also wanted to mention and point out that I did move their little blue table in front of the couch for now. I've been trying it out for the last couple days, moving it there to see if maybe, I don't know, if they will eat better since they're like right in front of the TV, and like normally I'll sit here in the morning and do like devotionals or be on my computer, so like that they're right in front of me. I can be more engaged with them. I can keep an eye on them better as opposed to having them like behind my back. Yesterday it worked out really nice because like I would bring out an activity for them, so like the Legos, like that was like the first thing they played with in the morning. So I brought out the bin of Legos, put it on that table. They were playing on the table with the Legos for a little while I was sitting, you know, on the couch doing, I forgot what I was doing, but doing something. And then when I realized that, okay, they weren't playing with them anymore, they wanted to move on to something else, I told Riley like, okay, we gotta clean up the Legos, put them back in its spot, and then I can bring out something else. So then I brought out another one of like the puzzle activities. So I was much better able to like keep track of what they were playing with. Much better. Why are you making fun of me? Isn't that what I said? Much better able? Much, whatever. It was easier for me to keep track of what they were playing with, and then try to tidy up as much as I could while the day was, you know, going on. So I think it's working. Obviously it's not the most beautiful thing, like having the table right in front of the couch, but for me it's all about what's going to be used better and what's going to make my life easier. Much better able. So yeah, that's why the table is where it is. Did you grab the birthday cake one again? Is there any left? Yeah. Okay, because that's what I'm gonna have. Oh, you mixed them? Frosted and birthday cake. Look at that. So here is where we kind of left off with the patio. So this is something that I grabbed from the basement. I had this like little cart, and what I decided to do here is I had like a bunch of seedlings and stuff that I was like starting, and like just baby plants that I was working on, and they before used to be on the high chair that was here that obviously looked atrocious, and then we finally got rid of the high chair, and then they were like on the floor for a while because I didn't have this. So my thought was that I would put them on this little caddy, and like these are my like lights that I use sometimes for them to grow. So since it's mobile, what I can do is I can always at the beginning of the day, if I want to like bring the plants outside, which sometimes I want to do, it's super easy for me to roll over here and put in the corner so that they can get some actual like fresh air. So before, I think I had told you guys that I was going to put a little potting bench over here. My new plan is that instead I'm gonna buy a potting bench and put it like in between where the hose is and that wall. That fan doesn't have to be there. So that's where I'm gonna put like a little potting bench setup, but I haven't obviously bought that yet. So in the meantime, this works out really nice because I can, you know, have some plants here. If I need to bring anything outside or inside, it's easy for me to do that. And then I still have my lavender plant, which is doing so good. Can we appreciate all the lavender that's popping through? It makes me super, super happy. I'll go check on my plants later this morning, do my little morning walk through. The onions that are over there are like super tall now. And that up there, like the big giant plant that I think is like right here where my finger is, that is a zucchini plant. That thing has grown like crazy. Other things are kind of not doing all that great, but that plant is like the biggest thing that's out there in the garden. But having the patio set up like we set it up, it's been super nice the last few nights. Like we've gone out there after dinner, like us with the kids, and just hung out there. Okay, so I don't think I told you guys this already, but the other day I made the most delicious sourdough biscuits. Like these were delicious. I'll leave the link to the recipe that I used down below. They didn't come out looking like the most beautiful biscuits of life, but they taste so good. This is one of my favorite things that I've made so far. Is there a bird out there eating my plants? Sorry, there's like a bird that I think came up onto the deck, and I wouldn't be surprised if the bird is eating my new baby plants because they keep eating the strawberries. Remember we did the little red rocks? The rocks faded. They turned regular rock color because it rained and we used a washable paint. So the point is my strawberries are not thriving. They're being eaten by birds. So now every time I see a bird like up on the deck, I get nervous. That was a tangent. I was talking about biscuits. But anyway, they were delicious. So I made a whole bunch and then I put them in a Ziploc. And I'm gonna just put this in the toaster, have it with some butter and some raspberry jam, and it's like my favorite thing in the world for breakfast. I had some cereal, but I'm gonna have this on the side too, because whatever, just, you know, feel like having that. I also made ciabatta bread. So this was ciabatta, sourdough ciabatta that I made, which was also great for like sandwiches and stuff. So those are like my two new little sourdough things that I tried that I have really liked. So I'm gonna probably make those biscuits again and see what next. Oh, I think there's a recipe that I wanted to try. I won't probably do it today, but there's a recipe for, what was it, sourdough, oh, like a sandwich bread, a honey wheat sourdough sandwich bread. So this is all from Little Spoon Farm, and I just print out the recipes that I want to try. They're very easy to follow. So the one that I did was the biscuits. She also has a recipe. This isn't sourdough, by the way, but if you want to make the Red Lobster biscuits, I haven't made these yet, but there's a recipe for those that I'm sure will be super easy because it's not like sourdough that you have to like wait for it to rise or something. I printed this out. I wanted to try to make vanilla extract. This is like a tomato soup recipe. This also is a homemade Nutella recipe that I want to try. So it's like cacao powder, raw hazelnuts, coconut sugar, which I have. I just need to buy some of the cacao powder and the hazelnuts. So I have like just like a little stash of recipes I want to try. I also had seen Ali Gooch. She made like homemade pasta. So I think this was like the recipe for the homemade noodles and the Alfredo sauce. So these are all just things that I will keep in my binder. I need to put them in my binder so that I can kind of, you know, grab them when I'm ready. Hey Jackson, what are you doing? More strawberries. You want to pick your strawberries?
Yeah.
Here. Which ones do you want? I have to wash them, okay? So put them here. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit your head with the colander. Which one do you want? That one. 1, 2, 3. How do you count? 4. That one's big. Hey Jackson, I think that's enough. Is that good?
Yeah.
That's a lot. These are all the strawberries he just picked out for himself after already having like a small plate.
Wow.
That's a lot.
2, 4, 5, 6, 8,
Good job, Jackson. And there's like milk all over your face. Jackson, are the strawberries big or little?
big.
They're big?
I'm Frenchie.
By the way, my floor is super dirty. Do you like strawberries?
Yeah.
How do you say strawberries are delicious? How do you say strawberries are delicious?
Wow.
Well, I gotta wash them. Okay? Do you like those? What?
What do you like?
have to wash them.
Hey.
Hey, is this one big or little?
Big.
Big? And what about this one? Is this one big or little? It's little? Oh, you also want to eat that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to wash it.
Hmm?
Oh, it's okay. I mean, you've eaten worse. I have to wash it.
Okay.
Okay, put it there. Okay, bye. All right, so here we go. Those biscuits, they're so good. I didn't cut it properly, but it is so tasty. So I'm gonna sit out here with my coffee and just hear the birds and that annoying noise back there. So Joe has to refill the bird feeder because it's gone in like 2 days. These birds out here have been eating the food like crazy. I still have a bunch of plants here that some of them I'm gonna keep growing in a pot. Some of them I'm gonna eventually transfer to the garden, but that's like my staging area for my plants. And I actually got a new one. This is the latest one. This is a blackberry plant that I got at Lowe's the other day when we went. So I don't know, like there's obviously blackberries there. I don't know if they're gonna be like ready to like be eaten this season. You have to wait till next season. I have to read up a little bit more on it. But we do have a little blackberry plant now. These are sunflowers that I have to try to transfer to the garden. I've got these onions that are literally growing like weeds, but I don't think that they're gonna like thrive in this little pot here. My gardenias though are smelling so good, and a bunch of them are starting to open up. So I need to still figure out what I'm gonna do with this, if I'm gonna put it in a bigger pot. But I look like a crazy person, you guys. I come out here and I just like smell my plants. In the morning, my neighbors probably think I'm the biggest creeper, the biggest weirdo. I walk the garden, I check out all of the plants. Hey guys! What are you doing? Do you like it out here?
Yeah.
Is it a nice day? How do you say nice day?
Right.
You gonna water my plants?
Oh. Oh, you're ready.
They're growing.
Wow.
Wow. Are you gonna water my plants? Yeah? That's very nice of you. Later I'll take you to the garden, you can help me water them, okay? But these just need a little bit of water, so we'll do that one later, okay?
You need this water to water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there a bug in there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there probably is a bug in there.
See that?
Ah!
See that?
Oh, just some dead bugs in there. That's lovely.
Let's pour this water out.
Yeah, you can pour it off the deck. Here, ready? Say hasta la vista. Farewell. Means, I think it just means goodbye forever. Bye. Riley, what is going on over here?
There's a moth that I want to touch with my fingers, but I can't. But I'm using the stick to touch it. I'm really scared it'll fly onto my face. And it can't.
So there's a moth.
Yeah, and I don't want really to touch it, but I'm gonna try this out.
You're gonna try it out? Touch it with the stick?
I'm really scared. I'm really possibly scared.
Well, what do you think is gonna happen?
I think it was gonna fly onto my face and say hello.
Well, then you don't have to touch it.
It's going to fly onto my face then.
I didn't even know. Is it even, are you sure it's a moth or is it a leaf?
I'm sure the moth, you see all the legs?
All the legs? Is that what makes a moth? What?
I saw
Did
a
it move?
baby. Yeah, it did. There was a baby moth that just moved.
Well, are you gonna do it?
It moved down there.
Oh dear.
I'm really scared.
How do you say it? Ah!
Oh no, there was a moth.
Jackson, are you scared?
I'm a little scared. Maybe it'll fly onto my face or Jackson's face or your face.
Would you prefer that it jumps on your face or Jackson's face?
Jackson's face, because I don't want it to fly on my face.
Jackson, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. Are you gonna be brave?
Yeah.
Say, I am brave.
I'm really scared. Maybe I'll just like blast him with like, I'll take a cup of water and put the spray bottle in it. Maybe the bottom will take up the water and I'll spray them off, and maybe it'll just fly away and say, oh, this is not fun.
Hey, we've got to be nice to the moth, okay?
Okay, I'll get like...
Just move him with the stick. I don't even know if he's alive.
I don't even know. I'll just like...
Or are you just gonna leave him there?
I'm just gonna like spray him and leave them here, and I'll just touch him and see if he's alive.
You can't leave us hanging. Can we just touch them off? Let's try to rehome him.
Wait. First I'm gonna spray him and see if he's like dead, and then I'll touch him so he can fly back home. That a good idea?
Sure. What do you think, Jackson?
Just squint it.
Jackson, what is your sister doing?
I'm just going to get a cup of water.
What's she doing?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Jackson, what are you doing?
Keep an eye on them all.
Okay, I will. Jackson, what do you think? Is your sister cuckoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
There's a little moth. You're not scared, right?
Ha!
Aha! What?
Oh no! It's trouble!
The door's locked?
He's dead!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
He's dead. It's dead.
Go touch the moth.
Okay.
Go touch it. You're gonna do it? Yeah, let's go. Go touch it. Go touch it. Go touch it before Riley gets here. Go touch it. It's moving. It's moving, Riley.
What?
Jackson touched it.
Oh no. I hope it doesn't.
Riley, this is literally what you got, really? A little tiny cup.
I'm just seeing this will help.
Oh, it's moving. Sure is.
Touch it. Oh my goodness! Hey, hi! Wait, Hibber! Hey, can I touch it with my fingers?
Sure. Just tell him you want him to go back to his family.
Hey, could you go back to your family? Because I don't know really stay here. Aww, he's so cute.
You guys, this is the content for the day. Just getting a moth to go back home. Oh, say farewell.
Farewell. I hope you have a nice day.
All right, goodbye.
Mommy, do you think which one is with the fruit?
Blue. You got me. The fruit is under the red one. Thanks.
Wow.
Is this a carrot?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'll make a fruit. This one is red water.
Yeah. No, but leave it open. Because we don't want to mess with that umbrella. You either leave it open or you leave it closed.
What? So, this umbrella's open. That means it's really heavy.
Uh-huh.
But when you close the umbrella, it's going to be really dense and heavy. So, for sense, you and what? It's going to be closed. I'm going to close this umbrella. Oh, you too, right?
You did that? Don't drink that water. Now pour it again. More water. Ready? Are you watering my plants?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some more water.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Some more water.
Okay. Okay, so I know that I haven't really left this spot this morning, but it's been a super nice morning. The weather's like not super hot and they've been super entertained. So I've been over here reading. Like I'm reading my book that I'm almost done with. This one is Theology of Home. I still like Theology of Home 2 better than this one. This one's the first one, but I'm almost done with it. So I've been reading it. I also brought out here my little devotional that I was reading before. And this one I wanted to share with you guys because you know how the other day we were talking about like, you know, dealing with the hard stuff, and we kind of talked about that a little bit. I wanted to read this really quick because I think it's like perfect for what we were talking about. So this is Isaiah 25, 8 through 9. It says, "The Lord will wipe away the tears from every face and remove his people's disgrace from the whole earth. For the Lord has spoken. On that day it will be said, look, this is our God. We have waited for him and he has saved us. This is the Lord. We have waited for him. Let us rejoice and be glad in his salvation." So it says, life on earth is not always easy. The reality is that all of us will experience pain and suffering in this life. And those hardships can cause us to lose heart, especially when we feel like eternity with God is so far away. The toil of our day-to-day lives makes us weary, and we long for relief from it all. Romans 8:18 tells us that our present circumstances, though heavy, do not compare to the glory that God will one day reveal. Our eternal destination with the Lord far outweighs the difficulties of this life. The truth that God will set all things right and make all things new encourages our grieving hearts. Jesus has already swallowed up death by his resurrection from the dead, and one day he will swallow up death completely. There will be no more suffering or pain. No longer will our hearts break. The Lord will look upon our tear-streaked faces and will gently wipe them dry with his loving hands. In the glory of eternity, there will be no more mourning, nor any other thing to cause us grief. And as we await that day, we can rest in the victory that has already been won. We can rejoice that pain is not forever. Our tears may flow now, but one day they will be dried for eternity. The joy of God's constant presence will fill our hearts forever. And this is why we have hope in the difficulties of life. This is what makes the waiting worth it. Our present may be hard, but our future will be unlike anything we've ever experienced. Rejoice in the victory of the Lord and the hope of your salvation. So I read that today. Gave me a lot of encouragement because it's another, you know, good reminder that there's going to be things that we deal with that are hard, and there's going to be pain and suffering and so many not good things here on this earth. But we have hope because we know that it's not forever. We know that, like, we already know how the game ends. Like, we're watching a football game, like, we already know which team wins, and like, that's such a good feeling that we know how it ends. We know that, you know, we're like on the right side of things. And so I try to remind myself of things like that, and it's a good feeling. It definitely helps, especially when you're suffering with like anxiety or just stressed about difficult circumstances. So I read that today, and that gave me a lot of encouragement. So this book that I just read out of, this one is not a Catholic book per se, but it's a Christian devotional. It's from the Daily Grace Co. I'll link it for you guys. It has been one of my favorite devotionals that I've gotten from them, just because it's really quick readings. It's like a little passage, really quick little reflection, and a lot of it is like Psalms and Proverbs and just easy to digest, like meaningful passages of scripture. So really like this one. I highly recommend it. Theology of the Home is a Catholic book, so there's a lot of Catholic references. So if you're not into that, it might not be your favorite. But if I had to pick between Theology of the Home 1 and 2, I like 2 better. Mommy. So that's just my 2 thoughts on that. All right, Riley insisted on helping me water plants. So we're gonna water them now. I don't know if I told you guys that I'm trying to compost a little bit, so that's like my little compost bucket for the time being. I have no idea if it'll actually work or what it's supposed to do, but that is my compost bucket. Jackson, why did you throw all of the little toys down here? They were there, now they're here. Love it. All right, let's do some watering, okay? You can water the sweet potatoes, okay?
Only?
Well, and then we'll do the rest of them.
Oh, it's really heavy.
this like really delicate. Got some spinach. We need to put some on broccoli. My hose is not reaching.
What?
Come on, broccoli! What do you think?
That's good.
Got it?
I'm gonna water my foot a little
All right, I'm also gonna come over here and pick some of this mint. We're gonna do some mint water. So I'm just gonna snap off some. I should have brought my scissors. No? All right, that'll do it. This mint just grows like a freaking weed here. I do nothing to it. I don't fertilize it, nothing, because you don't have to do really anything to mint. So let's take this inside. Let's have some mint water.
filling up.
Filling up. Okay, so we got our mint. I washed it. And then a couple times a week I try to do this so we can use some of the mint. And it's super refreshing after being out there all day. And I've heard, you wanna mix it? I've heard that mint, like a mint water and like mint tea has like a lot of good, I don't know, good benefits and stuff. So I don't know exactly what they are, but the water looks pretty and it tastes good. So I'm gonna have some of that.
And me too, right?
You want some?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm first.
Okay, you can try some. Does it smell good?
Mmm, smells really minty.
Yeah? Minty and fresh. And that, my friends, is gonna be it for today's video because I have to go to the dentist today. I have a bunch of laundry to fold and I need to put the camera down. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us this morning and seeing our little patio refresh. I promise as we go adding to it and like getting some of the stuff that I wanna get for outside, I will definitely show you as it happens, but I need to also like take baby steps because things are expensive. So instead of doing it all at once, we're doing it little by little. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love your freaking faces. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys are all doing awesome. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.